Good evening, everybody. It is me, Ben. I am live on StreamYard, here on the Ben Zone. I'm also on YouTube. Um, my YouTube channel is Ben Cornet. Um, yeah, tonight this is just random stuff. I just wanted to come on live and talk. Also get some little bit of practice going, because eventually I'm going to be doing more of these videos and I got to get good at this stuff. Right now I'm kind of okay, but I know my work could be a little bit better. But I don't know, man. I just wanted to go on live. To be honest with you, I'm also kind of bored. So that's a good excuse. Let me just go on, talk randomly. Um, right now, I was the baseball game, World Series Game 3. Philly is up, I think it's 7-0 last I checked. They're just dominating the Houston Astros tonight. Yeah, still 7-0, bottom of the seventh inning. Bryce Harper had that 2-run homer. Schwarber hit a home run as well. I forget who the other guy for Philly did. He had a home run as well. So, they've just been dominating tonight. And you got to wonder, was that rain delay, that postponement, that hurt the Astros? I don't know, maybe not, but so far Philly's taking care of business, and it's a long series, so I don't expect Philly to win it in five. I think this could go 6 or 7. But I did a little research today, and this is funny, and it's talk about like the perfect scheduling. I don't know how they did it, but how the sports gods did it, but did you know that Thursday night football is going to be the Philadelphia Eagles against the Houston Texans? And it'll also be game 5 of the World Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Houston Astros. I mean, talk about coincidence or just a brilliant stroke of genius scheduling by the sports gods. But holy crap, that's amazing. How ironic, right? Like, we're going to see uh, Philadelphia's baseball and football team go up against Houston's baseball and football teams. Wow. You can't make this up. I don't know. That's just it's crazy how sports works, you know. But if you're gonna pick one, who do you pick? What if Philly goes up 3 games to 1, have a chance to clinch the World Series? Or do you pick watching the Eagles and Texans? I mean, the NFL is still the dominant sport, at least here in America. I know it's the World Series, but I don't think baseball will get as many views as the NFL, even if it's the World Series versus a NFL regular season game. It's just football is just loved by a lot of people. And I remember years and years ago, baseball used to be the pastime, the America's pastime. And, the NFL was kind of playing second fiddle, especially in the 90s. Baseball, it's had its ups and downs, obviously. They've had a strike, then they had the Bonds, McGwire, Sosa, the home run thing that brought baseball back. Whether it was cheating or not, that's, you guys decide that. Everybody's got an opinion on it, but baseball was at one time #1 sport in the world, or in America at least. But now it's the NFL. I mean, and it's not even close, because the NFL, for the last, I would say, probably 20 years has dominated, American television. So, but it is cool though that, we're going to have 2 games on Thursday night involving both the city of Philadelphia and the city of Houston. Just, you know, amazing. How often do you see that in your lifetime? You get something like that schedule wise. But good for the people in Philly and Houston, man. You know, they're you know they're on cloud nine right now with their professional sports teams, so it's great. Oh, hey, I got some comments. Andrew, Ben, Andrew, what's going on, man? Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it, man. Um, it's short notice, you know. I just came on. That's why the title's random stuff. So just going random. Oh, you got another comment. Golden Knights with the W. Yeah, in overtime, we beat Washington tonight, 3-2. Almost lost. Luckily, the Capitals did not get that goal in time. They were a half second. They were about a second late on that goal that would have ended the game and would have Washington would have won in regulation, but the goal didn't count. So we went to overtime. Washington or Vegas got the game winners. So cool, good stuff. Good way to start our road trip. It's a long road trip. We got, let's see, we go to Ottawa on Saturday, and then, or no, Thursday, I'm sorry. Ottawa, and then Montreal Saturday night. Then we got Toronto, I think Monday or Tuesday. And then we played, I gotta look at the rest of the schedule, but we got like a 5-game road trip. So, yeah, let's see if we can pick up some dubs on this one. It's a good start, you know, get a win, big win, carry some momentum. Andrew says, Eichel coming around. Well, yeah, and, you know, Andrew, the big part about it is he's got to stay healthy, you know. He's been injured off and on. A lot of money into Mr. Eichel, but like you see, he had a golden night. So he's got 5 goals on the season. He looks healthier. He looks, you know, just looks like he's having fun. And we'll see what happens the rest of the way. Just the fact that he's getting off to this good start is a very good sign. So yeah. So my Golden Knights are doing good. Again, this is a long season. You know, it's only October, or today's start of November. Long way to go, but you always want to get off to a good start. You know, especially early on because that'll help your team out for the rest of the year. You know what your lines are. Bruce Cassidy, or his first year here, you know, he had some success with Boston. He went to the Stanley Cup final, I believe it was 2018 against the St. Louis Blues. So he's won. You know, he's a winner, and hopefully, you know, he does a great job. And you know, another problem we've had for the Golden Knights is, you know, our goalie situation hasn't been great. Robert Leonard's out for the year. You know, we paid a lot of money to keep him over, you know, Marc-Andre Fleury, which out here in Vegas, it's a lot, you know, to be honest with you, it's kind of a sore subject, you know, because there's a lot of fans that were not happy that we traded Andre Fleury a couple of years ago. But, you know, he was getting up there in age. Yeah, he was still playing at a good level, but, you know, Vegas just want to go a different direction. So they went with Leonard. That really didn't pan out well either because now he's out for the year with an, I think, a hip injury or a back injury, something like that. So now we got Logan Thompson. We got Hill as our backup center. Brossoit, he's on the injured list still. So if we get our goalie situation figured out, I think we'll do well. You know, that's the big key is having a top-notch goalie. And you know, so far Thompson has shown flashes of that. You know, he played pretty good tonight. Gave up 2 goals, but you know, again, we need consistency. You know, behind, you know, in front of the net, and hopefully, for us Golden Knights, that'll work out. You know, time will tell. So we'll see what happens there. All right. Let's see there. Facebook user. I don't know who that would be. Oh, okay. It's Drew Manley. Drew, thanks for watching, man. Appreciate it. How you doing tonight? I'm nervous about Sunday, man. We need a dub in the big way. Yeah, you're referring to our Bucks. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, yeah, buddy. Yes, it is Drew. Yep, awesome, Drew. Thanks again, man, for tuning in. I appreciate it. Um, appreciate everybody tuning in. Um, again, I know I sound like a broken record, but I got StreamYard now, so I'm trying to do more videos, pump it up. Just slowly trying to get better at this. This is, you know, I'm new at I've done lives, on Facebook Live. I'm like, if I want to do videos, why don't I just get a StreamYard? I can connect with people better and stuff. So here I am. So yeah, but Drew, to answer your question, goddamn, yeah, we really need a win badly. I mean, I, it's I've been thinking about this for a while, and I gotta tell you, as much as I love Tom Brady, his heart hasn't been in it. It's not the same guy, and it's really affected the team. It's not all on Tom. I want to remind everybody that's not on Tom, not all of it. But we don't have that Tom Brady that when he came here in 2020, I mean, man, he flipped the script. We were in the basement, and then all of a sudden, his presence, just him coming here, sign it. Shout out to Bruce Arians, Jason Light. They pulled it off, and when Tom came in, he just revitalized not only the fan base, not only me and you, but he revitalized an organization that's been down in the dumps. So, and he helped us bring us Super Bowl, him and Gronk. But it's just like now we don't have that. We don't have that Tom Brady now. We don't have that drive. I know he still loves football. He wants to play football, and I know I'm going long-winded here with just talking about Brady, but I just feel like that's one of the reasons why we're struggling. We're not motivated. It's I always ask myself, well, what if the players, his teammates, are tuning him out? I mean, you're tuning out Tom Brady, right? Like, you don't do that. This is like the GOAT, the man, you know. But look at what Warren Sapp posted on Instagram. He saw Devin White. He was like, dude, you loafed on a play. And look, say what you want about Warren Sapp. As a human being, I don't like the guy. As a football mind, a football player, I'm listening to that guy. That guy knows his shit. He won a Super Bowl. He brought it every single play, no matter what you think about him as a person. But as a football player, he freaking brought it. And man, did he tore into Devin White. And I don't blame him because, like, Devin White's a captain. You gotta understand, when you get a C on your jersey, you're more than just a player. I mean, you're a leader amongst men. And Warren told him, you need to take that C off your jersey. And I don't blame him for saying that. Kind of agree with him. You got to want it. You got to want to be out there every play, every snap. When you're a captain, you bring it. Look at Lavonte David. He brings it. No, he's not the rah-rah guy. He's not the, hey, get in your face kind of guy. But man, that dude brings it every day. He's the heart and soul of our organization. And it's a shame that we don't give this guy enough credit. And it's a shame that the NFL doesn't, give him enough credit, because You compare him to guys like, let's say, Luke Kuechly, for example, who came out in the same class, I believe, as Levante, right? But yet, Luke Kuechly gets pretty much more love than Levante. But, anyway, Drew, to answer your question, yeah, we need a victory bat. Can this team be motivated enough to go out there and get this win and get things back on track? Now, you can say kind of the good news is that the Rams are struggling, but you can't rely on that. You can't rely on a team being bad because eventually they're going to wake up as well. And also, Tom getting the divorce and everything, maybe he'll get that out of his, put that to the side. Okay, the divorce is here, it's finalized. It is what it is. But now I can kind of focus more on our team, get this game going. Because he said his two focuses now are his kids, one, which is most important, and two, football. So that's good. That's good to hear. It's good to see. And I'm hoping this week that focus is back. And I'm hoping that the rest of the team has that same level of focus as Tom Brady. Because if we can get back on track, get these losses, that taste of the defeats out of our mouth, we can beat the Rams. We can beat anybody. It's not too late. 3-5, you're thinking, oh, well, that's gloom and doom here. No. We're in a division right now that's not very good. Let's just be honest about it. The Atlanta Falcons are 4-4. They're in a bad division. Okay, they're leading the division. It's just by one game. Actually, half a game because we beat them earlier in the year. There's a lot of time left. There's no need to panic. Yeah, I understand. It's frustrating. Believe me, I'm frustrated too, guys. I hate when we see our Bucks lose. We haven't been used to this in, a few years now. But I'm going to look at the positives. We're just a game back. There's time left. We can do this. It's not like we're in a division where we're in second place, but like 3 or 4 games back. We're a lot of ground to make up. We're only a game back. So anything can still happen. And that's how I'm going to look at it. So I can't wait till Sunday. We're the lone afternoon game, I believe. National TV. Let's do it. Let's go out there, beat the Rams, get a home win. Because we've only won one game at home this year. We're like 1-2 in Raymond James Stadium. So a big home win like this against the defending Super Bowl champions, even though they're struggling, they're still the defending champs, would be huge. It could be a big momentum swing. Then we can go to Germany, play the Seahawks, who are also a good team. But one game at a time, let's focus on the Rams and go from there. That's what I'm thinking this week. So, again, I'll do a show Friday. We'll do our preview, give you my thoughts then, who I think will win. And we'll just go from there. So I can't wait. Let's read some comments here. Drew, my man. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Facebook users. Drew says, are we sellers or buyers? We should have went for Chubb, but I late. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I didn't expect Drew, I didn't expect us to do anything, to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't expect Jason Light and the front office to do anything. They're going to stick with what they got. We got to remember, too, that, this could be Tom Brady's last year, okay? Could be. I'm not saying it will be. Could be. And so next year, we may be rebuilding. Maybe. We may need those picks. Because we got to remember, too, that Miami got Bradley Chubb in a trade, by the way. So and that's a good trade for Miami. They're obviously in win now mode. But he's also going to be a free agent. So he's going to get paid pretty damn good. But it came with some picks. I'm not sure the details. I know that Miami had to give up a couple picks, and then they had to give up, I think, Chase Edmonds, their running back. So that's a lot to, give up. We probably, if we were going after Bradley Chubb, maybe we were, but we don't know. But we probably would have had to give up a player as well because Bradley Chubb's pretty damn good. One of the better defensive ends in football. So, you saw what Miami had to do to get him, and probably would have had to do the same thing if the Bucs were looking to get Bradley Chubb. So, would have been nice, but I could probably see why they didn't do that. But hey, who knows? Maybe they did. We just don't know. Wait, two. Okay. Ray Kennedy, thanks, man, for coming in. How you doing, Tampa Bay, Ray? Good times. You're probably probably joking about the Bucs, but hey, you know what? Let's have a good time. Have a good time on this show. Drew says Rudolph traded back to Minnesota. I'm curious if there is a backdoor move to bring Gronk back. I mean, I highly doubt it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Probably more of wishful thinking, but if Gronk comes back to Germany, we feel like, okay, let's picture it. We went 4-4, right? We beat the Rams. Our next game, we go to Munich, play the Seahawks. Out of nowhere, who greets us at the airport? Gronk. He says, Tom, I'm here. I'm here, buddy. Come on, man. I'm ready to go. But I don't think that's going to happen. It's wishful thinking, though. I would love to see it, but I don't know if it's going to happen. You never know, Drew. We could use him. But you know who I'd rather have back? Ndamukong Suh. Now, let me get into that. I would pay him for the rest of the season. So, you know what? Here, Suh, whatever you want. Just come on back, man. You see our run game? You see our run defense? We can't stop a nosebleed right now. We need you back, buddy. That's what I would do. He'd be the one I'd go after before Gronk. I would go after Ndamukong Suh. Now it would take a game or two, a couple games to get him. I'm sure he's in good physical shape, but to get him in football shape, it'd take a few weeks maybe. But why not? It wouldn't hurt to call him. Just pay him. Pay him for the rest of the year. Please. We got to stop the run here. We're getting gouged every time these running backs go up the middle. Last year and before last, our Super Bowl year, we only allowed 50 yards rushing per average. It's the best in the NFL. And now we're allowing over 100 yards. We need help there. Yes, I love Gronk. Who doesn't? But if I had to pick one or the other, Gronk or Ndamukong Suh, I'd actually pick Ndamukong Suh right now. Because Villa needs help, man. He needs help. He needs his buddy to help stop that run and get pressure against the quarterbacks. Especially now with Shaq Barrett out for the year. That makes it even tougher. So that's who I would go after, Ndamukong Suh. If I had a choice between him or Gronk. Love Gronk, but I'd rather pick Ndamukong Suh. We need help on defense. Defense wins championships. So, just my opinion. Okay. Ray Kennedy says, hey, dude got the rest of the season to wrap that career with a bow. The other 52 got to decide they want to go and go get it. Yeah, I agree. Go get it, man. To me, it's now or never. I mean, we got 9 games left. We're halfway there. So let's go get it. Please. This division's still winnable. As bad as it is, it's still winnable. Plenty of time left. But the time starts now. Beating the Rams Sunday is the start. And then you go from there. So absolutely. whatever motivation they need to find it. So that's my opinion. Drew Manley says, love Levante. Oh, absolutely. To me, I'm not, I'm just going to be honest, man. I think he's top 10 all time Buck. Top 10. I do. Guy has Hall of Fame type numbers. And, you don't find those guys very often. He's the heart and soul of this team. He's been through the worst and through the best. Same with Mike Evans. It's great that we have two guys who were drafted by the Bucks and have stayed with the Bucks. And they were rewarded in 2020 with the Super Bowl. Those guys don't quit. Vontae and Mike Evans, they want it. They want it just as much as they did 2020. We just need to get the rest of these guys on board. The Devin Whites, who I don't think he's motivated. Levante, he's not a rah-rah guy, but, he leads by example, and Devin should follow that. Devin should follow that example. Let's see what happens. Drew says, Devin giving me Quan vibes. You're not wrong. It's the missed tackles. Sometimes he's always been a liability on pass coverage. There's blown assignments at times. Now, at times, he makes great plays. He's better on the blitz. He's got the speed, but he has to learn how to use that speed. And I think sometimes that speed gets him in trouble. And, and that'll get him to whiff on a few blocks here and there or a few tackles. So it's great to have that athleticism and speed, but you got to learn how to use it, especially in the NFL. You cannot miss tackles, not like he does. And yeah, you're right. That's a good comparison. Quan vibes. But I think Devin White's better than Quan Alexander. I think if he can improve on those tangibles, he's definitely better than Quan. Nothing against Quan Alexander, but I don't think he was ever a great linebacker. Solid, and he's with the Jets, so he can play. But again, I would take Devin over Quan. It's just Devin needs to, have better technique. Needs to, clean up a few things, and motivated. Needs to be motivated. So yeah, definitely agree with that, Drew. They should be motivated more than the Rams. Absolutely. We'll see what the Rams have. They didn't look good, man. The Niners still own them. But, I don't know if I haven't seen the injury list or the injury reports yet, but Cooper Kupp's got to be on it. So if he's out for the game, oh man, you got to take advantage. Who do they have? Van Jefferson? He's back, but their tight end. If I'm not going to pronounce his last name, but that defense of the Rams isn't the same as last year. They're really missing Von Miller, and Aaron Donald's still solid, but he's not. You wonder if he's peaked. Maybe he has peaked. Maybe he's peaked. Ramsey, their secondary. Ramsey's maybe a shell of his former self. So, we can beat this team. I believe we can if we focus, if we come out and be motivated enough and stick with the game plan. Coaches have to be, I haven't even talked about the coaches yet, but they got to have a good game plan. And if there's any adjustments to be made at halftime, make those adjustments. That's what we need. We can do that. we could beat the Rams. 3-2 in the conference too. Yep. Yeah. Absolutely. 4:25 p.m. Yep. That's the start of the game time, and it's on CBS, I think. So I think we're the only game in the afternoon too, which is I don't think. Um, Seattle and Arizona. Okay, that's the other game, but I mean that's regional coverage. But as far as on a national stage, we got the afternoon to ourselves, so it's always nice. Remember that, Bucks fans? Remember a few years ago we were maybe one game a year national TV, but now we're like on TV almost every week. So nice. Sean Spencer, what's up, Ben? Hey, Sean, thanks for tuning in, buddy. How you doing tonight? You did a nice show, NFC South Takeover on Let's Talk Football. Guys, you got to watch that. On the Ben Zone, I shared the videos. Let's Talk Football, NFC South Takeover. They did a great job on that. God, these guys, Sean, Nicole, Kyle, you guys killed it tonight. Good stuff, man. I love watching you guys. Thank you. Thank you for putting out good content as well. Love it. Let's see. Drew says, if we didn't waste money on Julio and Gage, we could have had Sue back. Now the price tag went back up. Good job, Jason Lane. Yeah, I mean, listen, Tom, I understand, Brady needs weapons and he wants wide receivers. So sometimes you might have to sacrifice one or the other. Who knows? Maybe the Bucks front office felt they wanted to go in a new direction, push younger players. I still think Sue's not the same as he used to be, but he's a lot better than what we have now. I would have gave him another shot, and I thought he was going to come back for one more year, but especially when it was announced that Brady came back for out of retirement. I thought, oh, okay, because they signed Ryan Jensen right away. Some other players, so a little surprised Sue didn't come back, but again, who knows? Maybe they didn't want him back. Maybe his price was too much. But hindsight's 2020, and you just wonder now, like looking where we're at, could have used the big guy. So, yeah, Jason Light. I mean, I've been critical of Jason Light. I think he's done better since Bruce Arians has been here. He's helped him become a better GM. But who knows? Maybe Sue wanted more money that the Bucks couldn't give him. That could happen. Maybe Jason Light, Bruce Arians felt okay. We got to kind of go in a new direction. Maybe get younger at that position. It's possible, but again, hindsight's 2020, and looking at where we're at now, could have used him. So let's see. Sorry, Rosie's responses to your comment earlier. No, it's okay. Don't apologize, Drew. I love it. Hey, I'm just being random too, so don't worry, man. You say what you want, man. Just love having comments because, like, I guess I'm not boring. So if I don't get any comments or views, then yeah, it's pretty bad. But since I'm getting the comments from you guys, man, fire away. I love it. Love it. Don't apologize. Don't apologize. I'm gonna, actually, what I'm gonna do here is real quick. It says on StreamYard you gotta like, if you want your comments viewed, you gotta have StreamYard's permission. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Sorry guys, let's just take a sec. Again, Daddy's new at this, so just kidding. Let's see. Sorry guys, I'm just playing with my phone. All right. Alrighty. So yeah, so just grant you StreamYard's permission so I can see your name, Drew. But I know it's you because I'm looking on my phone. So awesome stuff, man. Wow, what else? And there were trades today. I went on live earlier, not StreamYard, but Facebook Live, talked about the TJ Hawkinson trade to Minnesota with the Lions. I think we're going to discuss that more on Let's Talk Football. Oh, I'm sorry. Getting ahead of myself. On NFL Edition Bucks Report Thursday, because one of our panel is a Lions fan. So real quick, my thoughts is, what? Like, why did they do it? Like, I get it. You want to get some picks, but why would you trade one of the few good players you have that you can build around? That's no, I don't have dandruff. Head scratcher. That's a head scratcher. I don't understand why they did that move. Hopefully, my good friend Alex Loosemore can explain that on Thursday night. Or if he wants to hop on StreamYard, he can do that. But I don't know. I don't get it. I mean, that was a move. I mean, good for Minnesota. Good for them. I mean, you know, they could use a tight end, and you know, especially with Irv Smith, I think he's injured right now, so it gives them another weapon. So I just think that for Minnesota it's good. For Detroit, I don't know where they're going. Are they, you know, they're. I think I made a comment earlier on one of the shows. They're rebuilding the rebuild. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get that move. Sorry, guys. I'm just looking at my messages real quick. Don't mind me. Again, this is a random show, so it's just about random stuff, and I'm doing random things. Yeah. Okay. All finished. Had to check the messages. Be surprised at how many messages I get. In a lot of these groups. I should pay attention to more of the Bucks groups. I haven't done that a lot lately. You know, some of them are good, but some of them are, let's just say they're a little toxic, in my opinion. And I don't like to deal with anything toxic, you know. Just me, you know. Just me. And, oh, somebody wants to join. Let's bring the Marine in, ladies and gentlemen. He's one of well, sometimes he comes on our NFL edition show. Let's bring this guy in. All right.
I heard that comment.
All right.
What is this for? Nice.
Random, dude.
Random pop up. Is this on your show or your on your Facebook page, or is it on the
Ben Zone, buddy.
Zone?
Yeah.
Oh, good
How you
old
doing?
Ben.
How you doing, buddy?
You know, living,
I can see
surviving.
that. Dude. So, I just did a random show tonight. I was like, you know what, dude? The baseball game's boring. Phillies are dominating. I'm like,
Yeah,
I just gave up.
I saw a score. I was like, it's still 7-0.
Yeah, so I was like, whatever. Oh
I mean, it was
man,
expected.
dude, what a day, huh? In sports, right? Like football trades. Steve Nash got fired from the Nets. Uh, like, dude, you just cannot make this up. Michigan State suspended their players. The college football rankings came out. Tennessee's #1. That's kind of surprising, but Georgia's 2, Ohio State's 3, or is it Ohio State 2, Georgia 3, Clemson 4?
Well, you said like the rankings.
Yeah, the college football play. It's their first rankings. I know Tennessee first.
It's Tennessee, Ohio State, Georgia, and Clemson.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know why Alex thinks that Oregon's gonna go to the top 4. We're not. We're gonna make a New Year's Six bowl at best.
Um,
I don't
yeah,
see us.
most likely, but I mean, a lot can happen. Like Tennessee and Georgia play Saturday. Whoever wins, they're going to be #1 on the. And I don't think anybody will fall off the top 4, but still Michigan's got to play Ohio State, and if Oregon can just sweep through everyone else, get to the Pac-12 title game and win that, there's a shot. They might have a chance. Alex might not be wrong.
I mean, it is Oregon, so
It is, but
I'm not really shocked with either outcome. It won't bother me.
yeah. Well, you told me you weren't surprised that the Bucks didn't make a move. I wasn't either. I mean, I didn't expect it.
Yeah, with everything going on, I was like, I wouldn't even put it past them. Brady's probably like, I could do this. Jason's like, okay, Tommy, we trust you.
Well,
Insert clown mask now.
well, I said earlier that they were talking about Drew was talking about Chubb, right? He goes to Miami, but look what they had to give up for him. They had to give up what was it, like a 2nd-round pick, couple picks there, and
For who? Bradley Chubb?
yeah,
And it was like a 1st-round pick, a 2nd, and a 4th.
Yeah, and then they had to give up Chase Edmonds too, a running back. So they had to give up a player as well. And I don't think Light wanted to do that. He didn't want to give up so much to get him, but
I'm surprised Josh Allen, the defensive player, didn't get traded.
right, yeah. I don't know. I think Jacksonville wanted to keep him, maybe build around him too, but I don't know. Some teams surprised me, like the Hawkinson trade. That shocked me.
Again, I think.
Again, there's no way.
That was
Oh, my bad.
You talking to Jason or what?
It was a Twitch stream. No, it's just a Twitch stream with sports bettors and shit. They got me in fucking shambles tonight, so fucking lost like $50 already in a matter of 3 days.
Uh-oh.
Literally riding on freaking this guy in the fucking Suns to get like 8 rebounds. It's not gonna happen, but it's whatever. You would think 8 and out, Bismack Biyombo can get like 8 boards. No. Jordan Poole 4 assists. Oh, you think that's gonna happen? No.
Yeah.
Fucking sell jobs.
Is Zion playing tonight?
Huh?
Zion playing tonight?
No, I don't think they played today.
Yeah, aren't the Pelicans playing the Suns?
It's the Timberwolves are playing the Suns.
Oh, my bad. Timberwolves playing the Suns. Okay. I know. Yeah, we play the Pelicans tomorrow night. Lakers.
I'm like, the fact that when they won the game, if they acted like they won a championship, is just sickening.
Hey, at least we got one out of it. That's all I can say.
I'll show you exactly. what the iceberg that ruined everything was Monday night when the fucking Bengals just shit the bed. I was like, these fuckers. Like, you
Dude,
got shit like this. You got shit like this. I think it's only 2. And then I got shit like this. Well, once for tomorrow for Trey Young. And it's fucking Bismack Biyombo. Fucking 2. Chris Paul has 6. Like, what the fuck?
hold on, man. I'm gonna
I'm
go on.
honestly not even shocked. I'm really not.
Oh, with the we're not trading any for anybody. Yeah, I didn't expect it either. All right. Let's see, Minnesota Timberwolves at the Phoenix Suns. It's halftime. Okay. Oh man, dude,
Yeah,
we
I'm
got.
not really. Huh?
Well, I was gonna say we got to talk, man, about our show coming up, dude. We need to get some ideas. And we're not calling it Pink Floyd either, so just cut that off the list.
That can be this weekend?
No, I still want to wait. Maybe I want to get stuff together. We'll go over it off. We'll talk about it in the messages, but I do want to do stuff. Show eventually and stuff where we're gonna talk all sports. Johnny Dean. So
But I know
maybe other
soon,
stuff, some random stuff. Like
because I know soon, in about 3 weeks or so, I should be going back to work. Should be.
okay.
So I don't know how that might affect my weekends.
Well, again, we'll talk about that. We'll find a time. If you have to miss the show, no worries. No big deal. No biggie. Again, we'll go over that. In the
I'm not gonna lie to you.
we'll talk off air about that.
If Trey Young doesn't put up 28 tomorrow, I'll be in freaking shambles.
You'll be in deep shit, won't you?
Yes. Because this man, it's in Atlanta. It's in New York. Trey Young owns them in New York. So he has to get that. It's automatic.
Yes.
But then again, I said Jordan Poole was automatic, and this motherfucker just fucking shit the fucking bed. So I'm not surprised if he does terrible. My fucking luck.
Okay. Hold on a second. I'll come get the message.
Wait a second. I saw that message.
Yeah.
Trying to turn this game on if TNT even allows me to.
Oh man. So what do you think on Sunday, dude? Are we gonna finally win? Are we gonna finally get back? No. Really?
Mm-hmm. I say being 24-21 Rams. Same shit as the playoffs.
Close game though.
It's gonna be some kind of BS where Todd Bowles fucks it up and then plays conservative. It's not really something I can expect. But then again, once I saw injuries, my expectations went from like a little bit high to just.
Well, I haven't seen the injury reports yet, but is Cup? He's got to be on there, right? Because he left the game.
I don't think he's playing. But I think that's never mind. He plays for the Ravens.
Yeah,
No, I was talking about the I thought they had what's his name, Deshaun Jackson, but he went to the Rams.
Yeah, now he's with the Ravens. Yeah, but he hasn't played yet.
Ravens, yeah.
Oh man,
Jesus.
Well,
I guess no one's scoring in the World Series.
7-0. The game just ended.
Oh,
Philly's up 2-1.
But they weren't lying about that. They said bet under 7 runs. It's free. I didn't do that shit. I didn't fucking feel like doing it. Everyone's like, "Oh, throw like 60." I'm like, "No, I'm good." Yeah. I'm trying to be above 150.
Well, tomorrow night, I think I'm going to pick Houston to win tomorrow night. I think they even the series. Yeah.
Oh, they meant I think he meant the Houston Texans are going to beat the Eagles.
No,
I was like,
no.
I was like, geez.
God, no.
I was
God,
like, what kind of drugs are you
that's
on?
not happening, dude.
I was like, what kind of drugs are you on?
I'm on that pink flute shit. You know that. No way. No. But yeah, Eagles should win that game. Easy.
Yeah, I still had to do my game picks for Sunday.
Okay.
Thursday is an automatic log.
Yes.
I mean, but it's just, the Raiders is what shocks me. That shit pissed me off.
Nah, I mean they're 2-5. Their offense isn't doing anything.
I thought they would at least score a point, like a touchdown or something.
Oh yeah, but I mean they got shut out. That was bad. I mean they didn't even make it to the midfield, until like the fourth quarter. That's terrible.
Josh
Man.
McDaniels is definitely getting fired.
No, not this year. They'll give them time, but probably not too long because they got to see some results. Especially when you bring in Devontae Adams and Chandler Jones. You bring those guys in, you don't do anything. Devontae's doing his part, but it's like everyone else isn't stepping up. Carr's not playing his best football.
When is he ever?
Yeah, take a sip. So yeah, they just haven't been good, dude. They barely beat Houston. They barely beat Denver. And they could be like 0-7 right now. Seriously, dude. The Raiders could be 0-7. Or they could be 3-4 if they'd have not blown that lead against the Chiefs. Or 4-3. Arizona. Remember that game? Arizona came back on them in the fourth quarter. So, I don't know, man. The Raiders are interesting, for sure.
I don't know. It's my input in that game is just blurry right now. They haven't. It's like you play stagnant all game, and then you wait for the team to catch up at the end to actually try something, and then you get mad when you lose.
Mhm.
It's like, who are you mad at? You should look in the mirror and see who you're really mad at.
Yep. Yes, sir. Man. Raiders got Jacksonville this week. They stayed in Florida, so they don't have to go back here and then back there. So see what happens. I might go Raiders on this game. Jacksonville their offense is bad. Trevor Lawrence has regressed, in my opinion.
What do you say Raiders are seeing in Florida?
Well, yeah, because they're in New Orleans. They don't have to go all the way back to Vegas and back to Florida. So they just decided, you know what, we're going to stay in Florida, Sarasota, and figure this stuff out.
See at the Holiday Inn?
I'm not kidding. They're trying to do a bonding thing, and it's like,
oh god, was it a campfire at the beach?
Yeah,
Trying to go to Cocoa Beach.
Hey, whatever works, right? Like, come on, guys. Here, bring the s'mores. Let's go. Let's talk about this. Derek, why are you not getting the offense in the opponent's territory, huh?
They're going to go on a bonding trip to Universal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, whatever works, man.
Gosh, they're going to go on a booze cruise or some stupid shit.
Yeah.
Pray for Florida. Devontae has to push a security guard.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, I feel bad for Alex.
I saw that. Like, I saw it on I don't remember exactly where I saw it at. Like, I saw it on Facebook in the morning, and I thought it was like a lie. Like, there was a lot of stuff I saw last night that I thought was like, it was like a rumor, just like Offset. I thought that was a rumor. Then I wake up to seeing the news on Twitter. Then I see TJ Hawkinson. I was like, what the fuck is going on today?
Especially the Minnesota, your division rival. Like, I don't know. It's like the Lions are rebuilding the rebuild, Like, come on, man, don't trade one of your few good assets. You could build around. Like, I just don't get it. I can't wait to hear what Alex has to say on Thursday because,
I forgot his rant's gonna be on Thursday.
yeah, I want to hear that. This has to be a good explanation because I can't think of one other than trying to get more picks, but I don't know, man. That confused the hell out of me. So, oh man, oh shit, I've been on here for almost an hour, dude. That's amazing.
I'm trying to control
Oh
this.
man,
Request
everyone
book.
out there, if you're still watching, hop on in. Like, go on this magic ride with me and Alec right now. This random ride. We don't know where it's going. We don't know where the destination is, but isn't it just cool to go for a ride? Like, so just hop on StreamYard. The link is down there in the comments. If you want to talk about my hair, I mean, I'm got the undercut going.
What the freak is up with this app?
Or you could talk about Alex Pink Flute. We can do that as well. That's why it's random.
No. I'm trying to figure out how this. I'm trying to get that money back that I showed you and Alex on Saturday. Fucking bastards. That actually got close.
Who did?
The thing I showed you guys on Saturday with like all the college players.
Oh yeah.
Freaking what's his name? Oh, the quarterback from Ohio State. It was getting close. I was like,
CJ Stroud. Yeah.
I was like, it was getting close. Like he needed like 30 yards. I was like, bro, there's no way. And then Penn State makes a comeback, and then they put their backs against the wall. I was like, oh, thank God. Because they're about to pull them out of the game.
That was a good game until the fourth quarter. Ohio State just took over at will, dude. They made that interception. They got the turnovers they needed, and they took care of business.
Just know that I'm definitely putting money on Tennessee. They have them as a 14-point underdog.
Oh, you got to take the points. Yeah. Take the points.
That. It was like I saw 14. I was like, are they stupid? Like that's what I threw all my money on. I was like, I cashed out all my stuff. I was like, you know what? This has to be a joke, right? Like, why are they playing as a 14? Like, it'll be like a 7-point game.
Oh, at least. I mean, probably it could be closer to. It could be like 4 or 5. Hey, I think Georgia's missing one of their key players on defense too. So,
well, I didn't get to see the full game. Like, I watched like, I want to say half, like the second half of the Florida Gators game,
and
I was like, this is low key boring.
Yeah. Well, Georgia's might be missing a player this week on defense. One of their better defensive players. I might have to ask Mr. Fingers that next time I see him, or talk to him, because I read something that one of their defensive players is going to be out for this game. So I'm like, that could help Tennessee. In that 14-point spread, yeah, I'm definitely taking the points, dude. No way Georgia's going to beat them by more than. Well, I don't know, but Tennessee's good, man. So far they're for real.
The freak. That's gay. Fuck this dude. Oh, that's Biombo. Fucking idiot.
Biombo? Who's a Biombo? You a Biombo?
I think it's like number 13 for the Suns.
Mm-hmm.
Live can see me in shambles when this shit sells. That's gonna be good content.
There you go.
That man's over here shooting. Oh my gosh! Get the rebound.
Have you ever had a Biombo?
No. I'm about to get Biombo'd when this shit is.
Oh, you've been Biombo'd before? What?
No, if this thing doesn't hit, I'm gonna get Biombo'd.
Biombo'd. Yeah. Well, I don't know
know.
if I'll be Diabloed or not.
This Suns game was like, it sounded like a trap. Just like touching the game at all.
Yeah.
And then this
Well-
man's over here is not getting shit. This man's getting shit on by Gobert.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live again. I want to clarify this is random stuff. So if we're like talking about different things, that's what the show's titled for tonight. So
Oh, never mind. He's number 18. That's who he is. That's this bum. I can't get eight boards.
he's not Biomboing anything tonight.
Yeah,
so.
he's not like Aiton. He doesn't go for the boards.
Gotcha.
Or he's literally so tall, but he doesn't go for the stuff.
Right. Oh man.
Over.
What else is new, man? What else is going on? But anything
You know-
interesting? Any movies you've seen lately? Any shows? Any?
Bro, I've been in captivity in the house.
So yeah, it's a perfect time. What shows we got going on with it?
I-
Movies.
I'm not gonna lie, they had the show Big Mouth come out.
Mhm.
And I watched it, but then I don't watch it. Like, I get like distracted by like 20 million other things. And then it just I don't know. It's like I try watching it, but it's not as entertaining as the previous seasons.
Yeah.
But luckily they brought back All American, but they're on like a week break right now.
Oh, okay. So they're like doing one episode a week.
I mean, it's like one episode a week, but I guess like this week is like their short week where they're not gonna show anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have to start getting back into Netflix and stuff like that. Just football season, dude. Like, you don't have time to like go in and watch too much. Like.
Especially with the Maction being back.
Mhm. Yeah.
Ball State.
Oh, I don't. Why do they play football on Tuesdays? Like,
It's
I don't get-
it's nonstop football till Thanksgiving, basically.
Well, I know, but I mean, like, Tuesdays just you kind of need that recovery day, like that one day where you need to just, unless you're Johnny Dean, like you need that one day to recover, But oh man,
Just playing it nonstop.
yeah. Well, everybody, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and take off. But I want to thank Alec for joining us, for a few minutes. Isn't he nice enough to give us a little bit of his time to donate his time? I mean, he's so busy right now, with whatever it is you're busy with, like in captivity. But I appreciate you coming on.
No problem.
All
I
right.
just watch Son's Poverty.
Okay. Well, I will see you. Are you going to be on Thursday night?
Yeah, should be.
Cool. I hope Marty's back too, man. We need to.
He should be.
Cool, man. Now, is Johnny going to be on? He said something about he's not going to.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be on.
Oh, bummer. I know that's going to disappoint everybody. I'll be disappointed as well, but
He'll be able to see the Alex rant.
yes, he will, and I cannot wait for it because I'm sure he's got a lot to say about the state of his Lions, and me, you, Marty will, if he's on, we'll discuss it and other things, and we'll have our NFL picks. And by the way, guys and ladies, I don't know if I have a lady demographic on the show, I don't know if any ladies watch, but the NFL edition, Bucks Report, Thursday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, on Facebook, on YouTube. I'll be sharing that show on the Ben Zone as well, so check us out. We talk about the NFL, even during the Thursday night game, Eagles and Texans. So, yeah, join us, comment. And there are a couple friends of Alex that are on there in the comment thread as well, which shall be remain nameless. But if you've watched the show before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I wish everybody a good night and take care, everybody.